welcome back to the Teacup Diaries. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make delicious chocolate chunk and toffee cookies. Almost said brownies. And also do a nice, quick, simple table setup. It is March, so it's close to St. Patty's Day, so it's probably going to be like a little green theme, but very simple today. And let's get into making the cookies. Today we're going to make chocolate chunk toffee cookies, and these cookies are super delicious, and I love having them around March and St. Patty's time. And they're super simple to make, and it's just these ingredients: flour, sugar, brown sugar, salt, vanilla, 1 cup of butter, chocolate chunks, and toffee bits. So we're gonna start off with our wet ingredients. You're gonna add in your 1 cup of butter, which is it's 2 sticks. And then we're gonna add in you're gonna wanna add in 3/4 cup of sugar, regular granulate sugar. And then you're gonna want in the same amount, 3/4 cups of brown sugar, light or dark. Preferably, I prefer light, but if you have dark, that's okay. And you're gonna wanna firmly pack that sugar down, because the more sugar, the better. And then you're just going to want to take a mixer and just mix this up real nice for about like a minute or so, until, you know, everything's incorporated nice and fluffy. All right, and then we're gonna wanna add our 2 eggs. And then you're gonna take 2 eggs, your 2 eggs. I swear, this bowl is so terrible at cracking eggs. And our teaspoon of vanilla. Add a little extra in there for a little extra love, because I always like adding a little extra love to my cookies. All right, mix this again for about 30 seconds more. All right, and then now you're just gonna wanna move this to the side. Okay, and now we're going to do our dry ingredients. So get a smaller bowl, and we're gonna add in 2 1/4 cups of flour. Right, small. Oh. 2 1/4 cup of flour. A teaspoon of salt, and a teaspoon of baking soda. All right, and then just gently just mix that together. And once you have that gently mixed together, you're gonna want to bring in your wet ingredients. And then we're just going to slowly fold this in, adding the flour a little bit at a time. I usually like to do 3, a nice good, 3 dump. And then we're just gonna fold this in. Okay, once you've gotten your dough all nice and incorporated, okay, it should look like this, a nice golden brown. You're gonna wanna take your chocolate chunks, chocolate chips or chunks, whatever. And you're gonna wanna add half a bag into the dough. Just eyeballing it here. No specific measurements. And the same with your toffee bits. No specific measurements, just let it rain. Let it rain toffee. Yeah, baby. And then you're just gonna wanna mix your little ball of goodness together. Get that out of the way. All right. Here is our nice little bowl, a ball of cookie dough. And we are going to now put this on sheets and into the oven. Okay. I typically use a 1 to 2 inch scooper to scoop out my cookie dough. And you're just gonna roll them into nice little balls. Now, what I usually like to do to ensure like good roundness in my cookies, I like to just use my palm and just gently press down on them, so that way they're a little flat. And you're just gonna do this for as many times as you can with the amount of cookie batter that you have. Okay, now that all of our cookies are on the tray, we're going to put them in the oven, and they should be done in about 8 to 10 minutes. Okay, and your cookies should be done. They should be a nice golden brown texture right here on the edges and super soft in the middle. Very nice. And so we're just gonna plate these and put them on our table. Okay, and we have our final table here. Like I said before, it was a very simple setup. Very nice for when you have friends over, if you're planning on having friends over this March, and the cookies are just absolutely delicious. They'll just love you for it because my family loves me for them, and they just can't stop eating them. Literally, I had to like fight them just to have these couple cookies on the plate. All right, well, that's it for today, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!